Good day, everyone, wherever and whatever time you are listening to us. First of all, thank you for joining us for ACA ICAEW Advanced Level Orientation for July 2026 exams, basically. I welcome all of you on behalf of NL Numan Liaquat Professional Academy into this orientation of ACA ICAEW. First of all, let's discuss what we are going to talk about in our today's orientation. We will be discussing multiple points, starting with first of all, why ICAEW. If you already have certification or professional membership of any body, then why you need to top up your qualification with ACA ICAEW? Second, we will be talking about qualification structure. Qualification structure means how many exams are there in ACICW, how many exams you have to appear, and how this process will work upon. Third, we will talk about advanced level exams only, as this orientation is purely for advanced level exams. Regarding certificate level and professional level, we will be holding a separate orientation. In advanced level, first of all, we will be talking about corporate reporting exam, CR. We will discuss about data analytics and advanced information. What is data analytics? How we can analyze our data, what softwares are available, and how we can proceed with that. I will discuss in detail. Then I will discuss about second exam, that is strategic business management, SBM. That is a second advanced level exam of ACICAEW. Moving forward, we will talk about third exam of ACICAEW, and that is basically the case study. What is case study and how you can study about the case study as well. We will also discuss about why students fail, what are the common reasons, what are the factors that play a vital role. Then we will talk about how we are going to study, basically what is our approach, how we will proceed with our session. I will also discuss about tutors feedback. Tutors feedback mean how I am going to provide you the detailed feedback on your assignment, on your mock exam, on your past papers, on each and everything. And finally, we will be having a question and answer session. I will be taking questions from all of you and then replying you one by one. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, so please hold down. Otherwise, you can send me your questions through chat box. Once this orientation is completed, then I will be answering all of your questions. Thank you. Before we start about ACICAW, first of all, what we are talking about our portfolio and services. What is our portfolio? What are our services and how we are offering these services, basically? As we are not just providing sessions for ACICAW advanced level, we are providing for multiple certifications, trainings. First of all, starting with ACICAW. So for this, we are providing it for all three levels. For all three levels of ICAEW, we are providing the tuition, we are providing the support and guidance. Then talking about ACCA, we are also providing tuition, support, guidance, mentoring for ACCA as well. Same is the case with FIA. FIA is Foundation Accountancy. That is a basic course if you want to proceed your ACCA exams. Then we are talking about CMA, Certified Management Accountants, and that is one of the most renowned qualification in US and many other countries. So we are also going for CMA as well. Then next comes CFA, USA, Certified Financial Analyst. Basically, we are also providing the tuition for this area as well. And last but not the least, Oxford Brookes University, OBU, normally known as OBU, with respect to BSc Honors in Applied Accounting from Oxford Brookes University, United Kingdom, basically. So these are multiple certifications which we are offering as a part of our programs, live online, recorded session, one-to-one sessions. Apart from certification, we are also providing trainings and trainings related to multiple aspects, multiple domains basically. First of all, starting with financial modeling. Yes, we are providing training with respect to financial modeling from basics to advanced level financial modeling. The next comes certified financial planning and analysis basically. Power BI, another important tool, important training that is normally used by different professionals, most importantly by finance professionals. Then next comes the audit, internal audit, IT audit, and risk management. Moving on, financial planning and analysis. But now we are also providing training for US GAAP basically. As we know, different countries have different laws and regulation like IAS, IFRS, UK GAAP, US GAAP. So considering the US GAAP, we are also providing the training here as well. And last but not the least, public finance accounting. So if you are working in public sector, we have a little bit different rules with respect to public sector. So we are also providing you training for public finance accounting and many of the trainings, as it might not be possible to list down all of them here as well. You can coordinate. Contact details will be provided to you at the end of this orientation, and one of my team members will be in touch with you. If we talk about tutor's profile basically, so let's discuss briefly about the tutor, because sometimes people are bit worried about from where they are studying. If I talk about tutor's profile, my name is Noman Liaquat and I am ACA ICAEW member since 2017. I am also a fellow member of ACCA since 2021, associate member of PIFA. I also hold business finance professional certification from UK as well. Moreover, I am also a registered mentor at Oxford Brookes University, United Kingdom. This is basically my some background. Moving on, regarding my experience side, I have more than 15 years of teaching experience at different levels, more than 12 plus years of experience at industry working at different positions, different organizations. I am also a senior tutor and head of academics and operations at NL Professional Academy, through which we are conducting this orientation. I am also a tutor at different online forums and approved learning partners of multiple certifications and qualifications. Last but not the least, I am also working as a visiting faculty member at a renowned university in United Arab Emirates, UAE. So that is basically some brief background about myself. So you do not worry about, you should not be worry from where you are talking, from where you are studying, as I'm also a ICAEW member through exam route and not through the pathway route or any other route basically. So let's start. First of all, we will talk about qualification structure basically. What is the structure of ICAEW qualification? How this qualification works? There are three levels of ICAEW. First of all, we have certificate level. Second, we have professional level. And third, we have advanced level as well, basically. In last year, ICAEW introduced new ACA, basically. New ACA scheme. But this orientation for new ACA scheme, we will be having a new or separate orientation. For new ACA, we will be having a new or separate orientation basically. As we have different papers, some structural changes in ICAEW exams, their structure, their paper pattern. So we are not talking about new ACA scheme. We will be holding a separate orientation for new ACA scheme. Right now, we are talking about the old scheme, which is currently applicable to you. We have 6 exams in certificate level, we have 6 exams in professional level and 3 exams in advanced level as well, basically. As I mentioned, we will discuss certificate level, professional level, old scheme and new scheme in a separate orientation. Right now, we are talking about advanced level, corporate reporting, strategic business management, and case study. These are 3 exams. There are 3 exams in advanced level. How you have to study, how you have to plan, basically. Either you have to proceed with 1 exam or 2 exam. That depends upon multiple factors. Like either you are appearing the first time or you are appearing as a retake, how much time is available, how is your preparation. There are so many factors that play a vital role. So for this, I have put up a separate column for advice. What is that? It means talking about papers combination, how you have to study regarding exam tips, exam technique, your schedule, study schedule. We are going to help you out. Here we are going to assist you. We are going to assist you one by one. Like you will be having separate session with me, considering your schedule, how much information you can absorb, how much you can study regarding 1 week, 2 week, 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month. So we will be preparing your schedule according to your own timetable regarding what time you have for study. So that's why I have put up a separate column for advice. How many papers you have to appear? Either you are appearing in July exam as a part of new student or a retake, how you are proceeding basically. So for this, we can discuss one to one considering your circumstances and how you have to adopt according to conditions. As I mentioned, we have 3 exams in ICAEW advanced level basically. First of all, what we have corporate reporting, CR. CR is basically the corporate reporting exam. Second exam, that is SBM, that is strategic business management. And last exam, that is CS. CS is known as basically the case study. These are 3 exams of ICAEW advanced level. Regarding each and every exam, what is the syllabus, what is the paper pattern, we will discuss one by one. Let's talk about the very first exam, that is corporate reporting or CR basically. Corporate reporting is also called as CR in ICAEW advanced level. So you should not be confused. What is CR? What is corporate reporting? First of all, if we talk about syllabus structure, so if we talk about syllabus related to corporate reporting exam, we have 3 major subjects. First of all, we have reporting. And reporting percentage is basically 55 to 65%. Second exam is basically audit and assurance. And third exam, that is basically related to the ethics. So 3 exams, you can say here, 3 subjects are here, whatever you want to say basically. First of all, we have reporting, and for reporting percentage is 55 to 65% of your syllabus will belong to reporting side. Then 30 to 40% of your syllabus will belong to audit and assurance, and 5 to 10% of your syllabus will belong to ethics side as well. Ethics are always important. In all of the exams of ICAEW, ethics play a vital role. Vital role. Because ICAEW considered you cannot be a good accountant without ethics. You cannot be a good accountant. You are just a financial accountant, not something in the favor of society. That's why they play a very, very important role in respect of ethics. And we have ethics in all of the exams of ACA, ICAEW, either it is a certificate level, professional level, or even the advanced level as well. Talking about paper pattern, what is the paper pattern basically? Or you can say that is the exam or paper pattern. What is the paper pattern for corporate reporting exam? Because these are some common questions that students normally ask. What is the syllabus? What is the paper pattern? What are the major areas? So we are discussing one by one. In corporate reporting, we have three questions. Question number one, question number two, and question number three, basically. Three questions. Question number one, question number two, and question number three. Question one is normally 40 marks. Question two is approximately 30 marks. And question three is also for 30 marks as well, basically. These are some rough marks because these marks might a little bit vary. Approximately, it could be 38 to 42. Approximately, it could be 28 to 32. There could be anything depending upon the examiner. But roughly, you can assume 40 marks for question number one and 30 marks for question number two, and last 30 marks for question number three as well, basically. In question one, if we talk about what areas will be discussed, there will be data analytics, basically. Data analytics. There is a software from ICAEW having different modules. We will discuss when you will be joining us for the live online and recorded session. Then we will discuss what is data analytics, basically, how we can use this software, what are different modules of this software, how you can analyze the information. So from data analytics, you can have approximately 10 to 12 marks question. And then remaining 30, 28 marks approximately belonging with your reporting and audit side, basically. So data analytics, we also have to use the advanced information, basically. What is advanced information? Advanced information is basically few pages summary discussing the client, history, industry, and some other information, basically, about client operations, processes, financials, some transaction. Such type of information you would be having as a part of your exam, corporate reporting. But this advanced information is approximately released 8 to 12 weeks before your exam. So you can get familiar with that information, and then you can use that information in your exam hall with respect to this advanced information, as we will be having some new information in exam hall. Further, we will discuss in detail what do you mean by advanced information, how you can analyze, and how you have to proceed with this. Talking about question number two, we have 30 marks. Here we have reporting area, we have audit, we also have the ethics side as well, basically. So reporting and audit you will see in every area, every question, because this exam is corporate reporting CR. Question number three, again we have similar things, reporting side, audit side, and ethics as well, basically. So majority of your paper belongs with reporting as well as audit, as reporting as well as audit. So you should not assume we can pass out the exam just going for reporting or just going for audit. No, you have to be good in all of your areas as well as in ethics. So you have to be equally good in all of your areas. Regarding ethics, these could be tested in question two, these could be tested in question three, as well as these could be tested in your question number one as well, basically. And even ethics could be part of different questions. Question one, two, or three, even might be part of all of three questions. Approximately 10 to 15 marks. That is quite possible. Because as I mentioned earlier, ICAEW plays huge importance on ethics, basically. These are some new areas. If you are a student or a professional coming from different professional certification, there are multiple areas what you have to consider. First of all, we have auditing. Why I am saying new areas? Because these exams, either you are talking about corporate reporting or anything, these exams are integrated exams. What do you mean by integrated? Integrated mean here we have audit. Integrated mean here we have reporting. We are talking about ethics. So multiple areas, multiple subjects are combined. That's why we call them integrated. We have auditing, we have reporting side, we go for calculation, We go for journals preparation, we go for interpretation, we go for explanation. Even we also go for double entries as well. Like normally we talk about the double entry in very first exam of accounting, but here it is also tested. Double entry is also part of your corporate reporting exam. So you have to be good with all of your areas, either the basics or technical knowledge. You have to be equally good. Let's further talk about some more areas. These are some new areas. As I mentioned about compliance with IAS and IFRS basically. You need to discuss rules and regulation and more importantly, the implication for a particular company, for a particular client, for a particular situation. Then we have integrated questions. As I mentioned, we have reporting side, ethics, data analytics, and so on. It also requires your analytical skills. Yes, analytical skills basically you have to be good with your judgments. You have to be good with your professional judgments basically. And last but not the least, data analytics. Why I am pushing data analytics again and again? Because this is a new area. 100% that is going to be a new area. Probably you have not studied this data analytics in any of the other exams. If you are coming from any other certification or a professional qualification, that is not with respect to, that is not going for disparaging or discouraging statement. It is just basically we have some news area, some new topic. Every exam, every qualification has its own structure, own syllabus basically. So this is basically about the corporate reporting side, what we have, what is the syllabus, what is paper pattern, and what are new areas in corporate reporting. Talking about data analytics is basically a document which contains 11 months of your information basically. And this is normally released 8 to 12 weeks before your real exam. And it will contain information, some background information about company, about industry, some scenario. And lastly, we have data assimilation and visualization as well basically. All of this is included in your data analytics and advanced information. We have 11 months of information in advanced information. 11 months would be given in advanced information, and the last month information would be given in our real exam. Would be given in our real exam as well. And then we will combine and we will analyze. SBM, Strategic Business Management. That is basically the, you can say that is the second advanced level exam. Strategic Business Management, and that is going to be a second advanced level exam. Second mean second exam. It's not like corporate reporting is the first exam, and first of all you have to appear in the corporate reporting, then SBM. No, you can appear in SBM and then later on in corporate reporting, or even you can appear in both exam parallel, corporate reporting as well as in SBM. This is what I was talking about in qualification structure. We also give you the advice how you have to proceed basically, how you have to proceed, how many exams you have to choose, considering your schedule, considering the time available for your preparation. This is what we are going to advise you. So let's discuss what is the syllabus of SBM. Are there some areas that are going to be overlapped? So let's talk about. Talking about exam structure of SBM. As in SBM, we have two questions basically. We have question number 1 and then we have question number 2. Question number 1, approximately 55 to 65 marks we have here. In question number 2, we have 35 to 45 marks are available here in question number 2 of SBM. What areas are going to be tested? Business analysis, finance, and costing. These are the major areas that are going to be tested in your question number 1. In question number 2, Same, we have business analysis, we have finance, but here we also have some reporting and auditing implications as well. So these reporting and auditing, these are same. These are carried forward, carried forward from our CR exam basically. So approximately 10 to 15% of marks will belong to reporting and audit side. So if you are appearing in corporate reporting, it means approximately 10 to 15% you are also preparing yourself for reporting and audit side as well. That is going to be a 10 to 15 marks portion in SPM. Last but not the least, we also have ethics. Ethics are going to be same because ethics are ways of doing. Either it is right or it is wrong. So ethics, again, it could be tested in question number 1 or in question number 2. That's why I have placed it in middle of this slide because it could be tested any side or it might be tested in both of these questions. Talking about skills, it requires a lot of skills basically. First of all, financial and business analysis basically. Yes, you need to be good with respect to financial analysis as well as with your business analysis because we are going to talk about different business models here. We will discuss. You should not be worried because we are talking about the advanced level and these models are basically part of professional level or any other qualification. No, either you have studied or you have not studied. We will discuss each and everything. We will discuss each and everything basically because we have designed our syllabus, we have designed our lectures, our session in such a way that you will get complete and comprehensive information with basics, with advanced level, with technical knowledge, with respect to skills, each and everything. Then it also involves commercial thinking as well. Commercial thinking, how you have to think from commercial perspective. Then talking about applying judgment, how you can apply the judgment. If there are some scenarios, there are some cases or scenarios, then how you have to proceed, how you have to apply your judgment. Then finally, last but not the least, we have business recommendation as well. Business recommendation. Business recommendations are always going to be quite critical because these recommendations should be commercial. These recommendations should be practical. That's why we have business recommendations side here as well. Talking about some new areas that could be some fairly new areas in SBM, we have business valuation techniques. There are multiple techniques, income-based technique, asset-based technique, just like we have FCF, free cash flows, DCF, discounted cash flows, and many other areas. Then we have advanced investment appraisal, modified IRR, foreign NPV, and these are topics of your advanced investment appraisal. Then we have business reconstruction, how you can restructure your business basically. So you should not be considering just the financial side. You must also considering the business perspectives as well. What structure do you think? What structure you have to change? What are the changes? Then last but not the least, we have multilateral netting as well. So how you can go for netting and if it is involving the multilateral side. So what would be the implication? Here we have this slide. Why we have this slide? Because there are some overlapping areas. There are some overlapping areas basically in corporate reporting as well as in SPM. That's why I have this slide. We have this circle because these areas are common. Reporting and audit is common. Ethics is common. So for reporting side, 10 to 15% of your reporting plus audit, that is going to be common. Ethics, 10% or 15% ethics are going to be same. That's why it is recommended, it is suggested If you are appearing in July, so you can take up both of these exams because ample amount of time is available. And in July, we have exam in third week of July. While in second sitting, which is November, we have exam in first week of November as well. So if you are appearing in July, you have exams in third week. Probably your result will come in third or fourth week of August. After that, you have just 2 months left, September and October. You have to study, you have to talk about, you have to discuss, review each and everything, and then you have to go for practice. You have to go for revision. That's why it is suggested if you are appearing in July, you can easily appear in both of these exams, corporate reporting as well as in your SBM. Now, third exam is case study. But before case study, I would like to emphasize on syllabus of SBM, which I discussed here: business analysis, finance, costing. And then we have reporting and audit side here as well, basically. So further, if we just talk about the detail of business analysis plus finance side. So these two areas, these contain approximately 80% of your syllabus belongs to business analysis and finance. Remaining 20% approximately belongs with reporting, audit, and ethics, basically. So this is basically the syllabus breakup of our SBM exam 2. Now let's talk about the third exam of ICAEW Advanced Level, that is case study, CS, or case study exam, basically. I will be just giving you an overview of case study, as we will be having separate orientation for case study. We will be having separate orientation for case study because there are a lot of things, just like if you talk about the past papers are different, like the marking key is going to be entirely different. The key skills for case study is going to be different. Each and everything is going to be different for case study. So as a part of just reference, we are just discussing the basics here. Otherwise, we will be having a separate orientation for case study exam. If we just talk about an overview, case study is basically a report writing exam, basically. Report writing means you have to write a report. And that is basically a skill-based exam. Here your skills are going to be tested. Multiple skills are here. A and UI. Here you can talk about A and UI. Assimilating and using information. SP and S, structuring problem and solution. AJ, applying judgment. And then conclusion and recommendations as well. We will discuss these skills in a comprehensive manner in a separate orientation for case study. No technical knowledge. That looks quite strange. You are talking about ICAEW advanced level and there is no technical knowledge. Yes, this is right. Absolutely right. Why this is the case? Because ICAEW believes that you have studied enough about technical knowledge in your certificate level, professional level, and other 2 advanced level exams. Or even if you are coming from any other qualification or certification, and then you are also appearing in ICAEW advanced level. So before reaching case study, you have studied enough about technical aspects of reporting, audit, finance, strategy, taxation, each and everything. So in case study, there should not be technical knowledge. What is the thing? That is a skill-based exam. What are your skills? You have to write a report. You have to write a report. Skill-based exam. No technical knowledge. Yes, there is also an advanced information as well. As I mentioned earlier, advanced information is approximately 40 to 45 pages document. for case study, not for corporate reporting. 40 to 45 pages document, and which contains information about the client, about industry, about how these things are working upon, what are management accounts, financial information, non-financial information, customers, suppliers, revenue chain, and so many things. So we will discuss in detail what is the advanced information and how you have to study, how you have to read out advanced information. Talking about the requirements, what are the requirements of case study? In case study, what we have, just one question. And this one question is of 100 marks. In corporate reporting, we have 3 questions. In SBM, we have 2 questions. But in case study, we have just one question, and that is of 100 marks. 50% is basically the passing sign. But this passing is having a unique marking key. This is going to have a unique marking key. Why? That is basically a box based key. That is going to be a box based key. It means there will be multiple boxes that you have to take, that you have to fulfill. How you can fulfill, we will discuss in a comprehensive manner in a separate orientation, and also in our session when we will be talking about, when we will be studying the marking key structure. Let's come back to the 3 requirements. First of all, we have financial analysis. Second, we have financial data analysis. Third, we have business analysis. And last but not the least, we have executive summary basically. In financial analysis, what we have management accounts. We have management accounts of 3 years that we have to analyze. We have to make some judgments. We have to prepare our own analysis. And then in real exam, we will be having another year that is going to be a new year in which you are appearing in your exam. And then you will coordinate, you will review, you will apply your judgment. The information what you have in exam hall, you will be going for some comparison with respect to AI, advanced information, and then formulating some sort of judgment. In requirement 2, we have financial data analysis. Some information, some data would be given to us. Then we have to analyze those data. We have to review those assumptions, and the basis of those assumptions, we have to go for some calculation, some interpretation as well, some opportunity. And in requirement 3, we have business analysis basically. In business analysis, what we have to do, we have to look from business perspective. Either we are talking about strategic, operational, financial, commercial aspect, whatever aspects we are talking about. And lastly, we have executive summary. Executive summary is basically a summary of all 3 requirements. Executive summary is basically a summary of all 3 requirements. There is nothing new in executive summary. You just need to summarize all of 3 requirements: requirement 1, requirement 2, and requirement 3. We have discussed the 3 exams. First of all, corporate reporting. Second, SBM, strategic business management. And third, that is the case study. You might be a bit surprised. If I go back to that slide of case study, you might be a bit surprised we didn't discuss about the syllabus. We discussed syllabus for corporate reporting, like we have reporting for this percentage, audit, and then same thing we also did for SBM. But we didn't discuss the case study. Why? The reason is that basically in case study, we do not have such separation of syllabus. As I mentioned earlier, in case study, we do not have any technical knowledge. We do not have any IES or IFRS. We just have skill-based exam. Case will be given to us. Advanced information will be given to us. But for this, we need to discuss. We need to learn about different techniques, which we are going to discuss in our comprehensive sessions. Now let's discuss why students fail. What are the common reasons? What are the common pitfalls? Or you can say the factors, or you can say the reasons of failure. What are those reasons, those factors? Let's discuss those areas. Why students fail basically? First of all, vague writing expressions as well. Why I have this heading? Just to emphasize this slide, I have put up this heading. Why students fail? First of all, vague writing expression. Writing expressions of students are not good. Even though they have some basic knowledge, they are also good with the technical knowledge, but they do not know how to write, how to answer a question basically. Either they write too much or they write too less. In both of these situations, results might not be favorable. So you need to be good. You have to be good according to the requirement and how you have to answer. No feedback from a tutor. Same thing. Because if you do not know how to answer a technical question, how much information is required, considering the marks. So if you do not know, then how you can answer? You are just talking about the basic side, or you are just reading out, you are just using your notes, because these advanced level exams are open book exam. So you do not know how to apply your knowledge, your rules into a practical situation, because practical demonstration is quite important. Then we have poor time management. Yes, students are unable to cope up with time management challenges. So you have to consider. Then trying to get the perfect answer. Yes, that is another problem. One of the biggest problem, because if you are stuck at any point, then what you think? You think I have to be good. I need to get the answer. I need to get these calculations done in today's exam. Otherwise, result might not be good. No, this is not going to be a case. This is not going to be a situation. You need to look at, apply your knowledge, apply professional skepticism, and then write something, and you have to move on. Because if you are stuck at any point, it means you are also exhausting your mind. You might not be able to think properly for rest of your paper. So please do not do that. Then there are some other reasons: inability to retain technical areas. Yes, sometimes students are not good with retaining technical areas, technical aspects basically, because as I mentioned, advanced level exams, integrated exam. Here we have advanced level knowledge. Here we have integrated exams. We have integrated exams as well. That's why sometimes it poses some challenges for students. Lack of technical knowledge. Yes, this is going to be a problem. Either you do not have technical knowledge. If you have technical knowledge, that is good. But unfortunately, you are unable to recall. You are unable to retain that. How you can go for retention? We will tell you. Poor demonstration of skills. Yes, multiple skills are required by ICAEW. And AJ, applying judgment, is one of those skills. One of those skills. And considering advanced level exams as other exams as well, like other exams of different aspects, like talking about any other qualification or any other certification. Once again, we are not making some disparaging statement, just telling like multiple qualification. Every qualification has its own structure. Here we are talking about integrated exams, advanced level skills, technical aspect. So these might not be part of other areas, other qualification or certification. So that could be the problem. Or just thinking about like this is just a reporting exam or audit exam, just like go for ICAEW certificate or professional level, as we talk about just for one subject. Students might think the same. No, this is not a one subject. Multiple subjects are here as well. That's why I have mentioned as other exam. Let's talk about if students are failing, if students are struggling, then what we need to do, how we study basically, or how we can study, or how we have to study here as well. We discuss three areas. First of all, study, go with practice, both live online session, recorded session, class-based assignments, and home-based assignments as well. This practice is divided into two. That is class-based and that is home-based practice as well. And lastly, we go with the feedback. We provide you feedback on your assignments. We provide you feedback on the past papers, what you write and send us to us. Each and everything, we provide you the detailed feedback and guide you what you have done right and what you have to improve. This is how we study. First of all, we go for live online session and recorded sessions as well, basically. As ICAEW Advanced Level, for one subject, we go for 50 plus hours, at least 50 plus hours per subject. 50 plus hours for every subject. What we go for recorded session as well as we go for live sessions as well. And these sessions are on weekly basis. These sessions are on weekly basis. We will give you the LMS, and for these recordings, what we are going to do, we are going to give you LMS portal, and where you can watch out all of your recordings, and these recordings will be from basics to advanced level. These are the things. Moreover, we also go for live sessions as well. If you have any problem in your recording, if you want to discuss, then you can go for the live session. You can attend, you can join the live session as well. Moreover, we also go for question and answer session. In live session, we also talk about question and answer session as well. We go for practice. We talk about some more areas. We listen to your problem. But as I mentioned again, in recorded session, each and everything would be recorded. Each and everything would be recorded, and it will be provided to you through your LMS, through your portal. Then we also have group sessions as well. Group sessions mean, for example, if you belong to a particular firm or industry or an employer, and if you have a group of few people, then even you can contact us and we can plan out separate sessions for a particular group according to your needs. We also go for one-to-one session. If you think you just need some session for one-to-one, you do not need a comprehensive recorded session, or you do not want to join the live session, you just need guidance in some of these areas or guidance with respect to some topics, then even you can join us as well for one-to-one session. Further, how we go for that? As I mentioned, live online and recorded session. We go for class and home-based assignments. We discuss some question, some aspects in class. Some aspects are solved, discussed by the students, and I provide you the feedback in a live session. We also provide you comprehensive notes for corporate reporting, for SBM, as well as for your case study as well, basically. And last but not the least, we also go for evaluations and feedback on your assignments, as well as your past papers as well. Because feedback is important. You must know what is right, what is wrong, and how you have to improve that. What we are going to do, we will be having live online and recorded session for exam practice software. Because in ICAEW exam, you have to use the software, and that software is ICAEW exam software. So we will walk you through that software. Question bank and past papers practice, basically. Question bank and past papers practice. 2026 latest study material. Latest study material will be shared with you. Latest notes, latest slides, Everything would be latest. Last but not the least, mock exams and feedback. Once you have completed the exam preparation, we have done with the revision, then we will go for at least 3 to 4 mock exams. We will go with 3 to 4 mock exams of every subject basically. If I talk about the tutor's feedback, how tutor is providing you the feedback, so let's have a quick review. This is basically a script of one of my students, and that script belongs with our corporate reporting exam. And that is a question of Razak PLC. That is a consolidation question. And that script is a script of corporate reporting exam. The controlling interest in Oslin will be 80%. Okay, when the control is achieved. So what is the date when control is achieved? Because in exam, examiner would have specifically mentioned when you have acquired more than 50% share, like 51% or more than that. At that date, you have achieved the control. So what is that date? You have not mentioned that date as well. What you need to do? You need to think about spelling mistake, acquisition, seems, a step acquisition. You need to mention how things are moving on. You are talking about fair value of any previously held interest at acquisition date, some just areas. There are no specific discussion, no specific figures. Figures are missing. Increase in fair value of property. How much increase? If you are talking about there is an increase in fair value of property, so how much increase is there? You must be having some figures. You have not discussed the intragroup loan because that is also another adjustment of consolidation. So there were a lot of things which require adjustment. And in this way, I provide you the feedback with respect to structure, with respect to technical aspects, with respect to grammatical aspects, just like net, acquisition, and so on. This is what, this is how I do provide you the feedback here. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. And what we have basically here, we have the contact details. You can contact us. That is the WhatsApp number. That is my email as a part of tutor, what you can use. And that is basically the Facebook page, NL Professional Academy. And you can use that page as well, basically. I hope you have enjoyed the orientation. Thank you for listening to me for a couple of minutes. Once again, thank you very much. I wish you good luck for all of your exams of ICAEW Advanced Level. Thank you. Have a good day. Now we will be taking up the question from all of you. First of all, let's have a look at chat box. Thank you for joining us the orientation if we talk about. So let's take up your question. The question is, thank you for orientation, when classes are going to start. Okay, today is 15th of February and session is going to start from the next week. That is 21st February 2026. So if I just write here, first session would be on 21st February 2026, and that is a Saturday. And timing is going to be same, that is 3 p.m. Pakistan time. And this time is GMT +5. That is going to be the first session. So for corporate reporting, we will be having at 3 p.m. and for SBM, we would be having it at 4 p.m. Pakistan time. That is again GMT +5. So that would be 10 a.m. GMT. And that would be 11 a.m. Please convert into your own time zones if you are joining us from Africa, or if you are joining from GCC countries or UK or US or any other country. Next question is, what is the fee structure? Fee structure is different. Either you are joining for live sessions and recorded session, that are going to be the one thing, because we will provide you recording for each and every live session. And even if you are joining us for group session or one-to-one session, what you need basically, depending upon, we have different fee structure, but we are quite flexible. Recording fee, that is flexible structure. Flexible structure. We provide you the discounts, and we also offer installments. We are quite flexible towards that. You should not be worried. Another question. When our syllabus would be completed? Okay, as I mentioned, session is starting. Session starting, or you can say session start date is 21st February 2026. Each and everything is recorded, but we also go for live session. So you can assume that syllabus completion till 31st May 2026. Revision first and second week of June 2026. Then mock exams from third week of June 2026. And then we have real exams in third week of July. I will be with you. My team will be with you. Our support will be available to you till exam date. I hope you would qualify the exams with our support, with our team. But still, unfortunately, if you are unable to be successful, if you are unable to pass out your exam, then we have a lot of flexibility. We will not charge you the same fee what we are charging you now. We will be having very different and flexible term. So do not worry about that. Yes, slides would be given to you. As I mentioned earlier, slides, because books are quite comprehensive, slides would be there, notes would be there, each and everything would be there. You should not be worried about. We will also tell you how you have to study the study material as well. What you have to think about. Further, these are the contact details. Here we have WhatsApp number. Here you have the email. Here we have the WhatsApp number. When the cell phone is available at that same number. We have the email. We have this Facebook page. You can contact us. Me or my team members would be here to help you out. Are there any other questions? No. Still, if you have any question, you can coordinate. You can contact us with my team. We will be able to help you out. Thank you. Once again, I thank you all for joining and I wish you good luck. Have a good day. Bye.